Chapter 30.
All right, we left.
So bring us in, Dwight.
We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to speak the downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. But with that, we like to give all praises, glory, and honor to
YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI.
double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to those for elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, we the brothers from GMS Chicago coming back with another camp lesson. And
Yeah, so we would, just have a discussion before we started the camera. About disciplining your children, and then the brother mentioned a viral video that's going out where this little girl was mocking this man's son, doing whatever she was doing to him extra, and he chastises. And if that happened, if we gotta understand, this man, get Daniel 7:25. This man made everything turned upside down. Whatever he's telling you was the right way of doing shit, this soft parenting shit. Look at how worse shit got since they've been doing this, man. All right, and then in the midst of all this, they released a movie like Fences that shows how a father that's president doing what he's supposed, being a disciplinary, how he made his child successful. And think about Joe Jackson.
yep.
He get all this flack, but he made those kids successful, man. He didn't. He chastised them. All right, look at how Venus Serena dad was around in their life, man.
He had to check a motherfucker on camera.
The interview, yeah.
Like, no, they
That's what you're supposed to do, man. This soft shit, oh, you're grounded, you punish me, I'm taking away this privilege. Now, it's a level to, they say you can't do no ground, nigga. That's your business. But the ass open must exist. So grab that Daniel first.
This Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given unto his hand until a time and times and dividing of time.
So this devil has made everything contrary to the laws of the Lord. Hey, grab that Isaiah. Sure you're turning things upside down. Go ahead.
Oh, shoot, I had the other one.
I'll get which one you got?
I got Isaiah 5:20.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
And that's the beauty of the scriptures. It says none shall want his mate. That's saying the same thing, so that's perfect. That's right on point. All right, that's what Esau has done, man. He made evil good and good evil. And you may think, well, this is something minor, or it plays a role in the destruction of the Israelite, especially the Israelite male. All right, because now you got these niggas out here simped up, overly emotional, because they never had a man in their life that got on their ass and they realized this is part of life. All right, even in manhood, when you read the law, you can get whipped by another man. The priest can whip you.
Yep.
That happened, and you know what, you have to deal with it.
I'll deal with it.
Yeah, and then when he got chastised wickedly, all right, because he didn't do anything wrong, he said something against the priest, and they said, you speak against the priest, he apologized. I didn't know that was the priest. He apologized and took his whooping, man.
Mm-hmm.
These kids, you can't even criticize it. And I say kids, I mean the youth, man. 20-year-old, 19, 18, 21, 25. Hell, these men and juries, these niggas soft. You can't even critique a nigga. Hey. No, you do X, Y, Z like this. Man, I know it. Or you said kind of, man, man, hey, come on, man, you gotta do it like, hey, fuck, come on, you can't do it like that. Or get the fuck over here and do this. They lose their fucking man, they ready to kill you. Yeah, like, bro,
cheese you.
Like, bro, I'm just telling you how X, Y, Z. Like, damn. But they take, well, you talk to me like a man, bro. I did, bro. You want me to? Oh man, no, please do it like this. We in a heated moment, nigga. So it came out how it came out. Take it for what it is.
They want you to talk to them like a woman.
That's exactly what it is. They mamas pussified them, man.
Yeah.
I guess
it's a skit. What's the dude that the dude that be running up? You need to get off him and go to sleep.
Rico's so funny.
Now what he doing is the YNs. He said, man, get your little ass down. I told you don't touch that candy. Right? The YNs and the shorty son, you just see the beam on him. He said, wait. That's because these little niggas, that's what they do. They quick to pull out a pole. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to fight.
Over nothing. Fuck a fight over nothing.
But they gonna get me sick again, huh?
Salaki.
You sick, he sick. Fuck.
Just sit on the couch over there, man. Go to the 6 zone, man.
Yeah, over there.
Go to quarantine.
But,
Annex.
I had something real quick for you.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 13, in verse 24. He that spared his rod hated his son, but he that loveth him chastised him betimes. You know, and that, and what the, and, hey, if you ain't sitting up here correcting, and that's the, and you know what the beauty about that is, this is why we get corrected. Our power is correcting us, man, for the shit that we done. You know, and it's the same way as a physical father would correct his sons. You know, hey, when you going off and you doing certain things, if you don't sit up here and put that child in place, guess what? You're letting this child sit up here and do whatever he want, and guess what? That's going to be embedded in his mind. If I don't get punished for this, I could just do whatever. And that's what these kids are going. That's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. You know? And that's the same way with us. Hey, you got 2/3 of these niggas out here don't give a damn about this truth. And actually, this goes just well with that too. They don't care about this truth. The Lord can punish them, and guess what? They don't even pay attention to it. They don't even care. They don't even take it into thought what's going on.
It's like
you know?
It's like that with dogs too. Animals. You don't chastise the animal, let them know what they doing wrong. They ain't gonna know what to stop doing.
Yeah, facts.
You know,
you gotta really explain, like, a dog shit and they ain't supposed to be shitting it. You really gotta put their face in it.
You know, a dog got food aggression. It starts, say you get a couple puppies, or even yourself, you supposed to be able to touch their bowl. Because you get too close, a dog will snap if he got that food aggression. You got to deal with that shit as a pup. And that don't mean you hit them. All right, depending on what it is, at some point you make them feed. Now, at some point you do have to chastise your dog, but food aggression, you just feed them by hand so they get over it. It is the hand and feed me. That's why that's a fucking saying. Depending on the situation, you have to be on a child from a pup age. If a pup is playing too hard and is biting too hard, I don't recommend it. But the one nigga, he bite his dog back. You can just grab him hard enough with your fingers and then get the same sensation. But you got to put pressure and pain on the child so they can learn.
You saw telling you not to whoop your dog, man.
They tell you don't whoop your children. That's why these motherfuckers, they whipping each other, man. Belt to ass.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Yasharala.
And I was just bringing out the definition for that bud time and that Proverbs 13 to seek early or earliness, look early, diligently for it. So, we're supposed to, we're supposed to wait. They do something, rebuke them right there. Or
yeah, and also early in age. Motherfuckers wait. You wait till motherfucker 12 years old. Now you want to teach them something. No, that shit should have been happening. They was a damn toddler.
Yeah.
All right, and I don't mean like how the nigga woman just yell at the fucking child for nothing, man. Just angry and shit. No, bro. Actually chastise for wrong shit, because motherfucker still got to learn and grow. Yeah, but you still got to make corrections, man. Because a child is a hey, this Proverbs. This Proverbs 19. It's like the Proverbs 22:15. Yeah. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. It don't say time out. It says the rod of correction. That means a literal whipping. A literal whipping, man. Yeah. All right, whooping that you're going to remember. Hey, I tell this story, man. I remember my granny used to smoke squares. And I had some uncles they were slightly older than me, but we was around the same age. So we would do our foolishness. I'm about 6 years old, 7. We sneaking taking her cigarettes. We downstairs in the basement smoking. Boy, I got my ass whooped so bad. I ain't smoked cigarettes. After that, I remember that whooping my whole life. I actually can't stand the smell of cigarettes. And I always thought about that whooping. That was a great whooping. That was a whipping for the ages. I remember. And then the oldest one of us, he got whipped with the buckle. So I knew what was possible. Nigga, I ain't smoked a cigarette since.
Man. Yeah. Hey, yeah, some of them whoopings I got was priceless, but it ain't nothing like the one when she said, that's all right, I'm going to get you, and you go to sleep. Man, she whooped me while I was asleep. She didn't even wake me up. The belt came flying while I was knocked out.
That's a good one.
Man, You know, but hey,
Now
but you know what?
You don't see it coming.
Man, man, I was in horror. Shit. But that was horror.
That make sense because you supposed to put that judgment on them because you'll have like what the elder Benji was just saying. They'll be just yelling at the child. The child is a baby. It's just crying. I mean, what could you do? It's a baby. It's gonna cry. I'm in the store, working, doing a little shopping for a customer, and I hear this baby crying, and then you hear the fucking the dude and the fucking woman. Stop that! Hey, stop! Like, well, it's a baby. It's going to cry. What you expect? It's a baby.
But they don't won't get discernment.
But the man don't have discernment either because he was raised by a bitch. He's supposed to be the one. It's a child. It's going to cry. Not the same with her. He acting just like the damn bitch. He sound like a bitch.
And you know what's crazy with other nations? All right, especially like the ones that's really good with kids. They like if you can find videos in it, they can tell you what this type of cry means. A baby's gonna cry because he can't talk. So that's true. But sometimes it's just a cry for
Food,
uncomfortability,
attention.
All right, yeah. Oh shit, there's different sounds to it, bro. It's weird. I don't know it.
There's a lady she went into the sounds and bait, and that shit's real though.
Yeah.
And when you watch the video, it's like you can't unhear it. So every time a baby cry, you can hear the pitch, and it be like, oh, that's how I be telling them. I don't tell them why I know, you know what I mean? But they crying. I'm like, look, he hungry. He want a bottle. He irritated. Pick him up. He wants some affection. And as soon as they do it, they'll stop. I'm listening to they cry, but it's really off of those videos you're talking about. You know?
Hey, that's a fact. Cause my grandmother, she did that. She had passed away some years ago, but she knew that even with him when he was a baby. She was like, what, you got to change his diaper. Cause sometimes that was one of the other reasons.
Shit itch.
Shit itch, and the food. But my grandma, she really was on that stuff when it came to the crime, man. She showed me a lot,
Yeah, so it's just balance.
And then also sometimes you need to let the baby cry, but
yeah,
I
that's
got a
true
quick person. This
Pick me up.
This Isaiah 24:4. I'm starting at 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And that's what they did. They changed everything upside down now. Now you can't even tell these children the right way. That's why they always out of order. Like even with my son. I whooped my son right away. He ain't never did have the shit he do with his mother. I'm hearing them doing some shit in the background, doing this and doing that. I'm like, he don't even do that with me. But he doing that with her because she keep being soft on him instead of whooping his ass. You being soft, or you trying to have him stand in the corner and hold some goddamn books.
Hey,
I mean, sometimes it works, but that's, come on, man.
What's crazy is I was just talking about that about his uncle. His uncle just turned 18. I said, where? I said, he a big soft kid. He 18, big soft ass kid, man. There ain't no and then they discipline. Look, whoop a motherfucker ass, man. Hey, look, I can look at my kids and they get because they know what's coming, man.
And that's the saying right there too. My mom always used to say, "You want me to tell your father, stop almost everything."
They say my name and they shake right up. I'm gonna get your daddy. But I also tell the women. I tell the women too. I say, man, y'all need to. The scripture we just read. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. Hey, look, kids gonna do dumb shit. But you need to put that rod on them, let them know not to do that dumb ass shit.
I got one eye.
You hit them with that rod, and then you give them the breakdown. Like, no, you don't do that. But they gotta get that rod, man. They'll listen to that rod more than you yell.
Come on. Yeah. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 30, verse 9. Cock up thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. So like the brother's going into, you beat that child ass, okay? And don't be that child's friend. Whoop they ass and they be in line, man.
And that's
All
the
right?
problem these days. Everybody want to be their fucking child friend.
That shit backfire.
That's the real problem. And then I say these days, you understand, I'm talking about not just now. This has been going on for the last couple decades. And that's the fucking problem, man.
First one.
First one.
That's the problem, man. Now, they got friends instead of parents. And now they goddamn degenerates, man.
And that's why they talk to them the way they do.
And then you want, yep.
That's why I was talking to the wife. I said, when do a motherfucking kid ever feel like we equal? We're not equal. I am your authority. There's no equal. There's no equal. One, these kids can't feed themselves. You feed them. These kids can't clothe themselves. You clothe. They your servant. You know what I
That's
mean?
the other thing. They don't even make their children be servants no more.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, I don't even serve.
Which makes the child feel entitled.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, but-
Spoiled. That's that entitled spirit. And then they go through life with that sense of entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, they'll do whatever.
Well, I don't need it.
It's about me. So fuck you, I'll kill you. It's about me. Fuck you, I'll rob you. It's about me.
Mm-hmm.
By any means necessary. It's about me. I'll backdoor you. It's about me. Run off on a plug twice. It's about me.
Mm-hmm.
The feminist spirit.
And now you crying. He was a good boy. Or she was such. Bitch, no, you didn't raise the bitch right, so she didn't know that it ain't wise to be outside after dark. You out here with these bitches and they got you getting set up by these niggas. This shit is happening.
That shit happens.
It's bitches setting they homegirls up like Players Club, man. All right,
Yeah,
they ass getting full great bitch, just like Players Club, man. It's the homegirl setting them up.
Just for the guys, for their homies.
And that shit just reminded me when I was at the hearing for this ticket, a red light ticket, man. And I was at the hearing, and this is little, he looked like he no more than 3, 4, maybe 4, little Israelite. And he just yelling, laughing, playing with his mama, kept running from her. She just laughing with him and bro, I was like, why won't she just whoop this motherfucking ass? He's being bad as shit, loud as hell in the fucking courtroom, running around, being a little demon. And she laughing with him, like, stop that, love, whatever his name was. And he just,
Javier.
smack his hand at her, run off, laughing. I'm like, you ain't whooping this motherfucking ass. He's gonna be a little fucking lewd when he grow up, man. He gonna have a lot of lewd behavior, man.
Yeah, he gonna disrespect the shit out of her, talk shit. Hey, back in the day, this shit was unheard of with nigga children, man. These niggas is talking to their parents like Edomites talk to their parents.
Unheard of.
Leave me the fuck alone, mom. What?
We used to joke about that shit.
That was comedy. That was the jokes. We used to watch comedy. What was that shit on BET? Comedy Central?
Comedy Central.
No, Comedy Central is a channel.
Oh, you
Comic
talking
View.
about Comic View, yeah.
That was every nigga had a form of that joke about how Edomite children talk to their fucking parents.
Mm.
Or I went to my white friend's house, or he came to my house and heard all I'm saying. You can't let her talk to you like that. You have your own freedoms.
My ear screams.
You have your own freedoms. And then his white ass got whipped by the black mama. The fuck you mean? Everybody got that form of a joke, but nowadays these niggas is just like these devils.
It's not worse.
And they are worse. Because these niggas is running around with switches killing each other.
They killing their mom.
Because they proud and like this is Sirach 7. 23. Has thou children instruct them and bow their neck from their youth. You're supposed to be humbling your child from young, man. Once they got a sense of understanding, you got to start teaching them right from wrong.
Yeah,
so from a toddler, they got to be learning right from wrong. No, don't do this, don't do that, because realistically, life is full of decisions, and it boils down to two things: life and death. Yeah, and you learn, and you got to teach your child this is harmful. All right, it may seem minor, but this shit is harmful. Just like this topic we're going on, this may seem minor. And why they teach this on a Saturday camp? Because this is the reason why we're dealing with this shit. And also it plays into the spiritual realm as why we got to deal with the chastisements we deal with. We got men that's going to correct us. We got men that's over us going to correct us. We have peers that's not over us that's going to, as good friends, going to tell you this is wrong. This is right.
I don't think it's wise, my brother.
And we got to be able to say, you know what, that's right.
Right is right.
Hey, I remember it was a situation in Raleigh. You don't remember this. Now I was supposed to be over you. This at the call out. Now we're just talking shit to him. It's like, brother, be wise about it. You can't do this. I just talked shit, but I knew what you said was true. I never told you this. I heard you. That's why I never did shit. But I was talking my shit.
I don't even remember.
I remember.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all right.
I barely remember.
When they sold the Lincoln.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I was just talking shit. But this brother said what he said, even being under me. You think I cussed him out? Hell no. I heard what he said. Said what I said to them and left the whole situation alone. Hey, man's going to correct you, man. And you're supposed to have enough understanding because you've been corrected enough in your life to know, this he just corrected me. So you don't be in your fucking emotions. Now you got the switch. Now it's free to guys. Free to guys. Free little mo. Free. Nigga, you should have stopped this ass.
Cam Lee.
Goofy ass nigga, man.
Cam Lee used to give me advice all the time. Cam Lee was man. That brother, man. That brother used to always, he was a young brother. And that brother was, hey brother, I don't think you should do that. That's wise. If it was me, I would handle it XYZ.
Canassa another good one.
Yeah, Canassa got
a lot of solid counsel, man.
Yeah, a lot, real solid.
And I think this one,
Yeah, go ahead, Dwight.
It's a little more.
Hey, go ahead, Dwight.
grab that real quick. 24, 13.
All right, Con, this Proverbs 23 and 13, and it reads, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
And that's just what the brother St. Benji just said. Hey, if you would hold in this rod, man, guess what, man? That little motherfucker will end up dying. And that's the same way in this truth, man. We sit up here, we chastise each other and get on each other because of this truth. We don't want our brother to perish.
And it will backfire.
What kind?
You get too cool with your kids, and they get a little bit too familiar, and you let that shit build up. Hey, the kids will be talking to you like you are equal.
Or you let this shit go on too long. Now you try to correct them. It's a little too late. Now maybe you can put it on the child. The Lord allows.
Come on, you gotta break the game. You gotta slam. You
gotta whip that ass. None of that other shit work. That hit worked.
That ass whooping worked. Yeah.
That shit
game
worked,
was
man.
extra. Yeah.
The other shit worked, then Esau be well behaved. These two-third niggas would be better off, man.
You ain't lying.
That shit don't work.
You gotta.
Hey, read that verse over in that Proverbs.
Spicy.
This Proverbs 23 and 13, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
And what that, the scripture manifold, what that's saying is, a lot of people are soft on their children. The reason they don't hit them is because of the crying. It's basically saying, you whooping your child ain't gonna kill him. You whooping your child ain't gonna kill him. In fact, you're gonna keep him from death. Keep going.
It's verse 14. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell.
There you go. Hey, this to back that up. Proverbs 19:18. Chasten thy son while there is hope.
Damn.
If it's too late, it's too late. You got to do it while still a chance. And let not thy soul spare for his crying. Your parents used to say it hurt me more than hurt you. Because they'll be soft. They'll get soft. You crying and shit. They're not going to fucking die. That whooping actually going to keep them from hell. From death. You got to whoop them. And Esau knows it. That's why Esau made sure he pushed that bullshit. Oh, DCFS come take him. Put him in a system where you find out every fucking day, damn near every week, whatever, just whatever time frame. Some more bullshit that's been happening to some children that's in the system. Especially little nigga children. They get put in the home with some white. This happened recently. They had them doing slave labor. They doing
the 5 kids.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said what the brother was going into is like these two Edomites, a husband and wife, had 5 so-called black kids, and they were putting them in slave labor, total slave labor. Now I didn't read all of it, and I didn't get a chance to look at everything they did. It was like one of those articles that you just happen to read the headlines and you get through. But they sit up there, they've been charged for it.
Yeah.
But these motherfuckers, man, this is what they do, man.
They basically had them being carpenters.
Yeah.
they were little carpenters.
And these were young kids. These weren't no older teenage. No, these kids 6, 7, 8, 9 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, they was man. They was giving them the business.
So I
man.
think get that wood. Chop that tree down.
You know.
Damn, that shit crazy.
And just to add to that, you had you had two momos who adopted some boys and they were abusing them.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah,
That happens totally a lot. You know,
child, you know.
You ask yourself, what two Edomite dudes want to sit up here and adopt a young black man for? What the hell they want him for?
They ass on some wickedness.
That's wicked ass shit. You know, and this motherfucking place gonna pay for it. Man, hey, look, this place about to go down, man. This place is about to be destroyed for all the sexual immorality, Esau and his bullshit, the shit, turning everything upside down. You can't chastise your kids. You doing all this other shit. Women talking shit to their kids, man. And you know, little babies and just, I had a woman on the bus. This happened no more than a couple of weeks ago. She cursing out a 2-year-old son. She got to be about 21. You just like your motherfucking father. Man, fuck him and fuck, man, I'm listening to her. I really want to cock back, but hey, it is what it is, man. This world is about to be destroyed, bro. But you
I don't even know it's the same one. This one is, they weren't even allowed in the main house. This is on a farm. I saw a video clip of one. If I'm not mistaken, they was in the house.
It was in the house, like in a basement or something.
Yeah. So this shit happens a lot. This is a whole another one. This shit happens a lot, bro.
They wasn't feeding them, and they wasn't they didn't even let them wash their ass. Like it was like
Esau don't wash his ass.
They went days without
washing their hands.
No, there's a big difference though, man. What they got to do anything? Stay on topic. They ain't got to do with nothing. They was not letting them do they daily hygiene. They had sores and shit on their bodies because of it.
You don't wash up.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
From Esau nature. No, Esau was torturing these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, that shit bugged out. Especially having them doing slave work. Hell,
On the farm, they wasn't even allowed in the main house, bro.
You get sticky. You know what I mean? Let's say you've been out working.
And the children range from the age of 6 to 16.
That shit bugged out, man.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And that's why, hey, look, in the kingdom, man, when we get them new bodies, man, we gonna really understand the extent of your damage, man. Because right now, you know, we know some things, you know, but when we get those new bodies and the Lord give us that understanding, we really gonna see the depths of your wickedness, man. All right, that your shit is deep, and that's why the scriptures also say he that traineth his son, you grieve an enemy.
Got that.
You know, go ahead.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus.
You had it, bro.
I got it. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 30. And allow me to start at 1. When it says, he that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod.
That's why the Lord, the scripture says, if you endure chastening, the Lord deal with you as he deal with sons. It's the same way.
But the enduring part is the key.
Right. The enduring part is the key. Right, because you got niggas who say pretty much they get the Lord the finger and they'll run back to the world and they can't take the chastisement. Like the seeds that fell by you endure for a time, but then when them afflictions arise and you start losing friends and family, your woman or whatever the case may be, you run, you get up out of there. No, you gotta endure the ass whoopings, man. Cause really we get chastised so we don't get judged with the rest of the world.
Yeah, and grab that.
You know?
And it's less than our niggas deserve. Grab that too.
Hey, you showed me a video yesterday. I think it was last night, right? You showed me that video, that Little School dude.
Oh yeah, come.
No, I guess this happened about a year ago. This dude named Little School. I guess he was, killing up his ops or whatever the case may be. And so he was sitting up there. He made a video where he talking shit like, "Hey, yeah, I don't give a fuck." Yeah.
He said,
But
I
that
up on the Lord.
he said, "If the Lord, I up." Man, I'm like,
He said,
God
"Why
damn.
finish on the story? Raw, I be interrupting. Rude ass nigga, man. Come on. Oh, now I'm missing out on parts. Go ahead."
So what ended up happening is this dude, Little School, was sitting up here talking shit. He made a video talking about like how he upped up on his ops and all this stuff. And he sat up here and said, and if the Lord come down, I'll up on his ass too. This is exactly what he said.
He said, even if God come, we'll up one on his ass too.
That was his homie.
Yeah, and 2 months later he got killed.
The rapper dude, I forgot his name.
Yeah, his name was Little School.
Yeah,
That was his friend though.
Yeah, his
friend.
other friend was named Bloodhound something.
Yeah, Bloodhound.
Shit, how old are these niggas?
They was
19,
19
Oh,
and 20.
okay.
Oh, he did though.
So
Both
no,
of them did.
2 months after he made the thing, he got shot up. He ran up on some guys, and it was like what, about 5 or 6 of them. They hit him multiple times with gunshot. He was riddled.
It was crazy. It was crazy. His homie wasn't fucking. The dude that was recording wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah, but he got killed 8 months later.
That was
Yeah.
Lil Spoon who wasn't messing with it, but
Yeah.
Bloodhound Jack.
That job almost remind
He
me
died
of
first.
that chick I was dealing with, and her little demonic ass son
Oh,
said,
yeah.
he said I'll steal off the Most High, I'll smack the Most High. He literally said I'll smack God if he come to me. He literally said that out of his mouth. And I just looked at him, and I looked at her. I'm like, better correct this little nigga. The fuck? He literally just said he had no remorse over it either.
Well,
And
demonic
he
piece
just
of
little
shit.
wicked.
Keep reading.
All right. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13, verse
You ain't
1.
fucking with no more, is you?
Hell no.
My point exactly.
He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel derived, that he may have joy of him in the end.
Right. So the whoopings, when your son get older, and you see him a civilized citizen of Israel, that's really that's when you smile. You know what I mean? Like, look at this nigga. Look at this little nigga. You know what I mean? Doing videos, he on point. You know what I mean? That's when you smile. Keep going. And that's when the Lord gonna enjoy us on the other side. All right, cause we gonna have them new bodies, man. We gonna be on point. Ain't gonna be no more going off. Ain't gonna be no more sinning. All right, and that's why we're not gonna be able to die, cause the wages of sin is death. So if we can't sin against the Lord and piss the Lord off and make him mad again, then he gonna be always happy with us, man. He's never gonna be mad and never gonna be. It's not gonna be there. That anger is not gonna be there no more. Them belts ain't gonna come out on us no more, man.
Verse 2.
Be tired. That shit. I'm sorry.
Verse 2. He that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice in him among his acquaintance.
Right, you be able to show off and brag on your son. You can't do that with no damn degenerate. Your son degenerate. You a damn shame. In fact, motherfuckers is talking shit about you behind your back.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, some niggas talk shit about you to your face. And you know your son's a piece of shit. Your son or daughter. We just keep saying son or daughter, man. Because the scripture talks about the daughter too. Say don't be friendly with them, man. You're supposed to be whipping their ass.
Yep.
You ain't supposed to be their friends or trying this ultimate shit.
Shit.
Let me pay you off to do this. Man, what? No, do this and get your ass up if you don't. Now, if you decide anything extra, that's on you. But order has to be established, man. You gotta run, especially brothers. And that's another thing too, man. Hold on, let's grab this precept real quick.
It was great. Just a quick point. Shit, even with daughters, a nigga find out he having a daughter, it's like somebody just said you finna die. Niggas don't want to have daughters right now because the world fucked up, man.
So let's get 1 Timothy 3 and start at 1. The point is verse 5.
It's 1 Timothy 3 and 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desire for good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality.
Right, and you know what? Why would Paul, if having multiple wives is wicked, right? Why would Paul say a bishop should only have one? Now the reason he says is because the care of the church that's needed, the attention to that's time consuming. So if a man can only have one wife, it'd be no point to say only have one wife.
That's true.
He ain't saying if you got 0 wives, you can't be a bishop. He's putting limitations so you can be focused. Go ahead.
Given to hospitality, apt to teach, not given to wine, nor striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity.
There you go. Keep on. So ruling his house well, having his children in subjection. All right. You want a blue letter? Look
Con.
up that word gravity.
Con. The word. Alright, the word gravity, it means some notos, the characteristics of a thing or person which entitles to reverence and respect, dignity, majesty, and sanctity.
So your children are supposed to have respect. Your children are supposed to know that. They shouldn't be. Hey, like growing up, we had a thing, stay in a child's place.
Yup.
All right, it's a certain level. The brothers coming over to your crib and your child out of order talking to the brothers, like, bro, that shit wild. Especially Uncle Benji, because he gonna say something. God damn it. And it didn't happen. All right, go ahead.
You wanna go back to the
Yep.
all right, Con. This verse, this verse 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High?
And that's the point. So it all correlates. If you can't get your children to reverence you and have respect, you impatient, you emotional like the woman, how you gonna deal with the church? You ready to give up on the damn kids? Imagine how you gonna do this to the Lord's children. He done did this. No, it takes patience. You got to, oversee the church, and it's something I learned with the last one. You know, these weren't my children; they was in my house, so it taught me a lot of shit on how to deal with the body. You gotta be strict, but you also can't be over righteous, and you gotta be patient, because the child is gonna do some dumb shit. A new brother, hey Paul, when he mentioned the troubles that he was going through, one of the things he said, the care of the church. So craziness is gonna rise the brothers, man. You're gonna have to deal with it. It's gonna rack your brain. You're gonna be getting the call 3, 4 in the morning. Brother, what? You did this? But because for one, think of yourself when you was a child or when you made these decisions. I done did this shit myself, you know. Now you know how to deal with it, you know. That's important. All right.
Yeah, having kids let you know whether they did the shit with a evil intent or just tweaking. Cause you can see that shit after, you know, help you make righteous judgment going into, you know.
Con, that was it on that. You can go back to the Sarah.
You know a little nigga, or like the scripture say, if your daughter have a impudent eye, you see little shit. You know what I mean? You know, it's the same thing in the church and with brothers. You know, you might see something. Hey, brother, you know, you need the XYZ. You pull the brother to the side, let the brother know. Or sometimes, you know, I mean, but it's the same thing. You know.
Hey, you mind if I back you up real quick? This is Ecclesiasticus.
Shit. Get some water.
Somebody brought bottles of water, didn't I?
Thought it was a bunch of.
I got half a bottle of actually water left.
I'm okay.
This is Ecclesiasticus 34 and 9. A man that hath traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. And that's what the brothers was going into just as well, man. You know, when you sit up here, when you going through a lot of experience throughout your own life, you know, you got a lot of older brothers, you even got a lot of what you would call younger older brothers, man, who sit up here and has that experience, that's wisdom, you know, and been through so many things that they can sit up here and tell you, hey, look, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. It says a man well-traveled, one who's been around, who knows things.
Have experience.
And has a lot of experience. Then this is 10. He that had no experience knoweth little, but he that had traveled is full of prudence, man, full of wisdom. You know, hey, you know, there's brothers that's young in this truth, man. Hey, as an older man at 53, there's brothers that's young, 27, 25, 26. You listen to these brothers and you listen to them because they understand that truth just as well. And they've been around just to know a lot of this truth just as well as you can teach them about some of the things that you've done at a 53 or 54, 49 or whatever, that you can show them as far as life experience. You know? But you got it.
Spirit of the prophet subject to the prophet.
Oh yeah, but today, and it's a curse. Oh man, it's in Isaiah. They should behave Damn, proudly against the ancient. That's a beef. That's a beef that happens just in America a lot with niggas. Old niggas hate young niggas, and young niggas hate
Goddamn
old
young
niggas.
niggas. It was like that when I was young.
Yeah, that
It's
shit's
always
stupid.
like that.
You're supposed to be teaching. You're supposed to be teaching us, man.
The
I
young
said,
niggas got, what's the old heads who say you young niggas don't listen. The whole time we listening the whole time. They like they
You ain't
trying
teaching
to-
nothing because you ain't got nothing to teach.
Right.
They still out here trying to be young.
Yeah.
Facts.
Niggas still
You know what?
50
Dirk-
years old sagging.
Dirk said that shit. He said, you old niggas ain't never taught us nothing, so we started doing our own thing. He literally said that. He's like, that's the reason why. Look, where y'all at? We getting money now. Y'all niggas still broke. That's exactly what he said.
Now he proud against the old nigga, but it's like the old nigga didn't teach nothing.
Teach the grown niggas.
At least growing up, the even though they didn't have the knowledge of the Lord, you know, an older man would have something to tell you.
Always.
At least to give you the story of Guns and Butter, like on Baby Boy. You know, at least give you that. They stopped that shit a long time ago. Hit the Isaiah 1.
This is Isaiah 3:1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, does take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water.
So the Lord took away our support system, which it starts with these scriptures, this bread and this water. But how was we given these things? All right, keep going.
The mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet
Damn.
and the prudent and the ancient.
He took away the men. All right, so we got beat, put into captivity. Even during that time, though, the black core was still held together a lot. The man still ruled their houses. They still taught their sons. They gave them the tough love they needed. Cause you need a balance. You know your mother gonna be soft on you a little bit. You know that's cool. But you got that tough love from that father, and he made sure it was known that I love you. This is me loving you. Cause I know what life is gonna be like. I've been through this shit.
Yeah.
And that's an important piece to growing up that you need. That I've been through this and I'm not finna coddle you, because you're gonna need to be able to man up. A woman can't teach that. It's rare that a woman can do it.
Yup.
It's rare. I'm gonna say it like that because Maccabees, 2 Maccabees 7.
Yeah, kind of.
It says she took her womanly emotions
Yep.
with a manly stomach.
King
You know?
Lemuel's mother.
That's another good point.
Yeah,
She put him on game.
She put him on. Yeah.
You know.
And everything she said was solid. That was solid. It's sound advice.
Because it was against women.
Mm-hmm.
A woman gonna
Right.
tell you the truth about another woman.
Right.
They used to these days. They making their men simps and they teach their daughters to be sluts. This shit is all backwards.
Yeah.
This is the worst the world has ever been. The nigga, if they was in the car, the bitch, the man, and then the children are back. And he called her out in front of the kids. He say, what is y'all mama teaching y'all to do? Be gentlemen, be this, be simps,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And then she said, what you teaching your sister? To be a whore, basically. I forget the exact words, but it was, to finesse men and shit. So teaching the sons to be simps, teaching the bitch to be the finesser.
To finesse her own brother.
Finesser.
So, and really, that shit, cause fuck the 1960s, 1920s, the real, cause them niggas was simp too.
Yes.
Them niggas
The
was.
1900s niggas
Them
was simped out.
1900s, them niggas was tweaking.
Harlem Renaissance happened, all this shit. Bitches is running the show at Harlem
They-
Renaissance.
they-
Madams is running the damn
The Harlem houses and shit.
the brothels. I'm trying to get that word out.
They show you that in Harlem Nights. But that shit was really
Show
like
me
that
my
though.
pinky toe.
But she was one with the
A masculine ass
with the masculine with
Aunt
the men.
Jemima bitch.
Yeah, you know, you really got to go to the early 1800s because the 1900s is really the Willie Lynch letter starting to come.
Yeah, Willie Lynch was taking over.
It was taking over. You know, niggas is been simps. All right, you know, you got to think all the slave minded, the women that was teaching their sons back then to obey master, you know, obey the oppressor,
To be soft.
you know what I'm saying, to be softer, to stay alive. All those men in the 1800s started teaching their grandkids was come around the 1900s And that's why you got all these soft ass niggas. And then when you see the fruition of that everybody hate Chris, right?
No,
This shit was the 80s, the early 80s or the 70s, some shit, right?
Right.
70s. His father was a fucking simp, man.
Yeah.
His father was a simp. He had 2 jobs and this bitch didn't work. And she was a fucking nigga woman, loudmouth little bitch. And she spent all his money and he was the one making sure she ain't spent too much instead of checking the bitch and putting her in place. You know, this man goes work all these hours, god damn it, and while his woman spending his money riotously.
Yeah.
That shit
She
is
get a
madness.
job and quit because he got it.
Yeah,
Right.
she'll say
The
that.
Wayne-
She
She'll
say it every
quit.
time.
I would quit.
My
husband
husband
got
got 2
2
jobs. Hey, even Marlon Wayne's father. All right, Marlon Wayne's he going on his father. All right, and these are all early 1900 men. These men that's maybe was born in 1940, 1950. These niggas is simps.
Oh yeah.
You know, these men is simps. All right, this nigga, this man made a whole comedy show of how his mama disrespected her father. You know how he was a Jehovah's Witness and she was a Christian, and how they would sing Christmas carols in front of his door and saying, "Is your father fucking cheap? Fuck you, nigga." You know, but that shit was a real thing that she used to do because he made jokes on it, man. But this the nigga woman. That shit, these niggas is simps, man. And that's where you get all these little weak ass men that's doing all this wild shit now is because these simp niggas.
Hey, grab that's a rock. The mother rooted out the
I was
foundation.
about to get that spirit.
And that's another thing when you was sitting up there talking. You was talking about everybody hate Chris.
Mhm.
I think that came out in the 90s or the early
Early
2000s.
2000s.
But you know what? There's one show that no one ever talked about, and they took it off, and they took the dude out, and that was Good Times.
Good
And
time.
if, you know, I don't know if
He
anyone
died.
remembers John Amos.
Yeah.
You know, and if you really want to know a real true father figure, I'm
He
not
was
going to say
fucked.
Tony, but he was that dude. When you look at that show,
My grandfather was like that.
yeah, he was that dude. You know,
My
and they
grandfather was rough, boy.
and there lies where Esau, man, what he does, man. Sometimes, you know, when you see shows like that, and people when they look at these shows, don't think that they don't relate to them. When you look at someone like John Amos and look how he was putting Thelma and them in check and JJ and them in check, and y'all gonna do what I say, his daughter in check. You know, hey, those were those shows, man, where people actually look at them, you learn from them. But
Yeah.
that's what
Crazy,
Esau
man.
took
Like the
off.
Cosby Show.
Yeah, Cosby Show, another one.
What's crazy is he was more feared than anybody else in the Good Times, because a lot of the other men in that show was soft.
Yeah.
He was the only fucking rough one in there.
That's why they got rid of it.
He was the only manly figure in that whole, in that whole show. He was the manliest one of them all. Everybody else, from his friends and everybody, they was weak fucking men, man.
And that's why they took him off they took him off the show in the 3rd season. In the I forgot the name of the woman that played his wife. I forgot the woman who played his wife, yeah. But she said that she didn't want that. She got mad about it. She was like, you're taking this figure off that a lot of people relate to. And she got pissed off at it. Now, a little later on, he passed away. But still, he was, hey,
Well, he died in the show too. Yeah, he died in the show. But go back to this real quick. When it say the prudent, hey, that's all the men that led Israel, man. That's all the men that led Israel. From that, look at the prophets. We're the roughest men you can ever find. And we'll talk about crazy, but we have the most sound mind out of everybody. We got sound mind. The rest of this world don't got sound mind. Alright? My mother came to me one day and she was like, son, she said, why do you talk to women like that, son? And I looked at my mother. I say, mother, I said, mama, I said, I love you. But I say, I love you, right? She said, yeah. I said, you really want me to tell you why I am the way I am? She said, yeah, son. Why are you the way you are? I say, I say, mama, look, I don't mean no disrespect, but you asked for the answer, and I'm gonna tell you because I love you, right? I say, all my life, I watch my father pay all the bills, and you only spend your money on going on trips. And when my father tried to come in for a kiss, you would shoo him away. I say, all my life, I watched you treat my daddy like this. I say, you was the first example of what I didn't want and what I wouldn't accept from a woman. And she got quiet. And she got out the car and went in the house. You know? But she started, after I said that, she started making a gradual change, trying to be more humble towards my father, man. You know? Because really, a lot of women is like, these older couples that have been together 50 years, they live off the saying, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
These men been with this woman for 40 fucking years and they fucking miserable. The man is miserable. The woman is the one who happy.
She probably got another dick on the side and all that.
You know what I'm saying?
They be with
The woman is the one who's happy and the man is the one who's miserable because he won't man up and be a man. Because he too afraid of losing. Man, look.
Cause his mama taught him that.
Yep.
You read this rock already?
I got it right here. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 9. For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations.
Yeah, man. Ruled out everything that we know, man. That's why it's no real men, you know. It's just ass backwards, you know.
Right. And the man established generational households, man. All right. A man establishing his house aright and establish his sons aright. All right. Would last for generations to come.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A piece of shit ass woman would tear it all down.
Over stupid shit too. Like
over emotions.
I saw this video. This lady beating the shit out of her son. He like 17, 18. She whooping him because he clapped her friend. I'm like, and she beating him like a straight nigga, and she kept telling him to get up, fight like a man. Why is you even putting hands on this man for being a man?
Well, that's what the women. Look, man.
So you mad because he clapped your friend? Because your friend was throwing that ass and he caught it? That make no sense.
And for one, she don't not only she don't love her son, she don't love her friend either. Because if she so-called raised her son right, and if she had a good friend, she wouldn't mind them being together. But that just show you the warped mind of the nigga woman, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 14:1.
That shit bugged out.
It was.
But this is why the scriptures say folly is set in great dignity, man, and the rich set at low. Hey, like the scriptures also say, woe to him who call evil good and good evil. All right, this look, this is hell. What else is there to understand about that? That this place is hell. This is hell. You can't be a man. You can't. Hey, you raise your children properly. A lot of people are homeschooling their children because of what the public school ain't teaching them shit, and what they teaching them is perverseness. You can't discipline your kids, or if your kid go to school with a bruise or anything, you got a motherfucking teacher ask them 21 motherfucking questions.
Well, they can't see your ass. Whoop their ass. Old school. They ain't gonna see no bruise or nothing there.
You know what I'm saying?
Ass and back.
Right, ass and back. Right. That was ever covered up. God damn it.
This is Proverbs 14:1.
And we ain't saying abuse your children. We saying chastise.
Chastise, discipline.
And it's a deeper meaning to it, which we touched on, man. This plays out in adulthood. This plays out in our ability to rule, to guide the church.
Hey, my father say, man, son, and this meant a lot to me. He said, man, son, he said, come here. And he pulled me to the side. He said, I'm proud of you, son. And I damn near cried when he told me. I had to hold back the tears. You know me and my father's relationship. He said, you remember when he crossed his hand, Joseph crossed his hands? He said, yeah. He said, I'm proud of you, son. And you came a long way. He said, I'm not going to get a firstborn son blessing of your brother. I'm going to give it to you. And he gave me the first son blessing.
Jacob and Joseph.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm going to give it to you. And he had a whole my father had a whole thing when he told me. You know what I mean? You know, hey, because my father sees the growth in me in the difference between me and my brother. You know, but the Lord is dealing with me, man. You know.
Yeah.
That's simple, man. He see the change, man. You know, and that comes from dealing with YAHAWASHI, man. All right, and that meant a lot, man. These days, my mama, and my mama sometimes don't even want to talk to me. But my father, every time I see my father, hey son, come on in. At first it wasn't like that. First it was, what you doing in my house? But he see me keep going and keep growing, and I used to have to watch my mouth, and I had to bridle my tongue, and when he seen me start doing it, he like, no, this man is different, and he finally like, no, this man is different, call that you, man,
Well, I guess I'll still read it. This is Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman builded up her house, but the foolish plucked it down with her hands. And that was what, that's a little bit, we're a little bit past what they were talking about, but, hey, a wise woman gonna do the things that a wise woman will build up her house, love her man, do what she's supposed to do. A woman is supposed to be kind, nurturing, loving. A man is supposed to be tough, a protector, and all those. That's balance. Yeah. The Lord works in balance.
That's why she
serve you.
That's why she feeds children. She's a nurturer.
That's the word mother means. Right,
she's a nurturer. So nurture. That's a natural thing that women like I tell my wives, like they be, so like, but this is how, but they say, oh, you don't teach us no scripture, you don't do this. I say, well, you don't need the scripture to teach you how to be a woman. It's a natural thing for you to want to serve me. Just serve me. Simple. I'm not finna put this burden on you, woman. You know what I mean? Like, just serve me. It's simple. Let me give it to you all summed up. Just serve me. Do what your instincts tell you to do. All right? See, a woman, if she love a man, she gon' do everything to please that man naturally, man. Man, you hungry, you need anything. If the children hungry, you see your kids dirty, you gonna grab something. Hey, like your grandmama, she'll take her finger and wipe spit on her finger and wipe the smudge off your face so you'll look nice and presentable and clean. Alright? She'll clean you up, make sure your clothes clean. Hey, look, a woman that order her house, man. Alright, if the man needs you to go to work, you go to work and you produce. You're not a liability. You're an asset. And going to work, and some women don't work. All right, but if you at home, you got to be an asset in that home. All right, helping establish them children and making sure them children are on point. All right, because like I be trying to tell the woman, like, look, you rule with affirmative action, man. Only motherfucker in this bitch should be raising their voice is me. And I'm trying to get out of that myself. Rule with affirmative action. Pull that motherfucking. You want what? What? Alright? Because all that yelling shit, that shit ain't gonna do nothing but stress you out. Alright? Take care of that house, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Hey, because you teaching your children. That's why Esau set all these laws to divide us, man. To keep the father from teaching his children and teaching his sons how to be men. Because we raise young men.
Yeah. It says a man child was born.
Right.
A woman child, it don't say a fucking kid.
Right.
No.
We raising young men and young women, man. So what do? That's like they talk about in jiu-jitsu all the time. Hey, you get the next belt because you already know what you're doing the next belt. You gotta, for a child to become an adult and to learn these skills, you gotta teach them before they get there. So when they get there, then they motherfucking well equipped. If you're not teaching them shit, you're not teaching them how to cook, you're not teaching them how to clean, you're not teaching them how to survive.
They have no problem solving skills.
And that's why I tell these two all the time. I don't cook it. Look, man, I'm not finna be sitting here spending all my money on nachos and Doritos, man. You don't want to eat, then starve, nigga. starved. We got a stove in there, we got seasonings in there, and we got a deep freezer full of food. And we got the fucking internet. Look up a motherfucking, am I lying? Look up some shit, learn how to cook it, and if you don't want to do it, then you don't eat.
Matilda did it.
Right, Matilda did it. Right, who did it? Hey, look, you fuck up, you put too much, you eat it, and you find out it's salty. All right, you know you put too much motherfucking salt in that
It'll
motherfucker.
get better.
Right, because you don't put so much salt as you did the first time. Oh, it's too spicy. Oh, you put too much this in. It's trial and error, man. You gotta learn to survive, man. Cause hey, look, JB, hey, look, man. For real, this real shit though, man.
Facts.
I'll be telling you.
That's how I learned how to cook. Hey, look, man, you get tired of them goddamn it. Hey, look, we ain't had to eat. I will take the butter and I will put different seasonings on the bread to see, cause shit, we ain't had shit to see what tastes good. But even if it was nasty, I still ate it, cause I ain't finna waste it. This is what I got to eat right now. You know what I mean? Fuck it. But it was trial and error to where the struggle meals, goddamn it, is legendary now.
Oh, that's the spirit though.
You know what I mean?
Cause I be telling him, cause he be eating a lot of nigga food. I'm like, bro, you gotta stop doing this shit to your body. And then I said, you gotta start cooking for yourself, man. You gotta start cooking, get in that kitchen, start cooking for yourself.
Save
you
a lot of
shit
money,
for
too.
yourself, man.
Save a lot of bread.
You know, and I was letting them know, like, man, it might not come out perfect, but shit, you better try.
Trial and error, man.
Get up in there. You gotta do it, man.
Trial
for
and
yourself.
error, man.
That shit is not good for you. You eat
And
that
it
shit,
can make
you
better
don't
versions of the stuff you like.
Yeah, come.
Like hot wings. You make hot wings, you can make healthy hot wings, goddamn it. You can make some shit that actually ain't cooked in motherfucking goddamn it seed oils and all that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know? Cause this shit is killing us, man. You know? But you got some? You got that?
Hey, you know, let him finish Isaiah.
Kind
And then go back to Isaiah. That's Rock 30.
You still got.
It's still more than Rock 30.
It's still more.
Yeah,
It's
that's
still
what
more.
This is verse 3. The captain of the 50 and the honorable.
Call it out.
This is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 3. The captain of the 50 and the honorable men and the counselors and the cunning artificers and the eloquent orator.
We ain't got shit no more.
Yeah, the men are gone. Now what the kids look up to now
Right.
is future. You know, nigga rapping about doing lean and just being fucked up.
Don't even do it, brother.
Put the fucking pill in the champagne. Put the molly off in the champagne.
Don't even do this shit.
But that's true, cause that nigga
But he a lightweight. He say he do it, but it's not heavy like he rap.
That nigga Von 1700, he said, he like, man, the only thing I eat is some chips and then a drink of juice and I'm good. I'm like, what? Nigga, you don't eat no food? The girl's like, you don't eat no food? He like, that's all I need. She's like, I don't want you.
Eat some chips.
This nigga, that's all he eat. That's his diet, he said. That's all I eat. Chips and the juice.
But that's all these niggas got to
That's
look
the
up
nigga
to. A
woman,
murderous,
that's the
a
nigga,
murderous
yeah.
ass nigga. That's it.
Flaming hots and a motherfucking jug juice. That shit
It's some
crazy.
lean.
And some lean.
It's in a big blunt.
Go ahead.
That shit wild.
No, this morning is Isaiah.
Oh, go
This verse 4. And I will give children to their princes, and babes shall rule over them.
Right. So now who's running things, man? Babies, motherfuckers that ain't mature, no knowledge, and not just these rappers, man. Even that nigga RZA Islam.
Oh,
This nigga don't know shit. These niggas don't have knowledge, man. These are not adults. All right, they're not mature. They mature to have the spirit of the Lord on us, man. He says, let me grab this. This is Wisdom of Solomon, I believe it is.
I was gonna say, what's that? Wisdom is always not with him with gray hair or something like that. What's that one? My phone dead, so like,
Yeah, what's the scripture doing?
I do one. Let me see.
This is Job.
Losing with Job.
This it's Job 32. This is This is Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8. If a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, that she heareth wisdom. If a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjectureth aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtleties of speeches, and can expound dark sentences. She foreseeth signs and wonders and events of season times. But the point was beginning of the verse. If a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old. This is what gives you the gray hair. Wisdom is the gray hair. Wisdom has experience. Wisdom what matures you. But these niggas out here are fucking babies, man. And why is that? Because they follow that. Their mothers taught them to follow after Esau. Like, and the brother Raleigh said this earlier, but it's worse than how he said it. He said they was taught to be soft to live. No, they was taught to be soft to assimilate. So they can mingle in with these damn devils. Instead of just, us being separate, having our own, these niggas became soft to fit in with these devils, and you still don't fucking fit in. They still fucking hate you. As the prophecies say any fucking way. Your lovers are gonna hate you, man.
Issachar, look what Issachar going through. Same shit.
Right. Oh, they love talking about being white or how they hate niggas. Now look, Esau was on your ass, sending yellow after you.
You're right. That shit crazy. Cause whether you Issachar, right, like everybody always say this: Mexicans is Indian and white people, and Puerto Ricans is niggas and Indian. No, nigga, that was a whole two tribes, bro. Issachar and Ephraim, man. Y'all niggas is steady just propagating this shit. And who taught you that dumbass shit?
Yeah, that's dumb, because Mexicans is just the same as niggas.
Right.
And I'm talking about niggas.
Yes.
Wearing Jordans, even y'all wear them Mexican Jordans. But y'all gang just like niggas. Y'all all the same dumb nigga shit.
Same shit.
Y'all the same, man.
Love
because we the 12 tribes, man.
Right.
Of Israel, we one nation. All right.
Issachar do love Tupac.
Same with Ephraim, man. In fact, Issachar, they do a lot of Mexican versions of Jamaican songs. And black songs. It's the same thing.
Afro-Caribbean music, yeah. What's crazy is I took a class, reggaeton. I took a class, I was like 18. This was Zari, but she wasn't even born yet. I took a class and they went into bombasso. Bombasso is basically when Jake and Issachar got together. Jake went to Cuba and we got together and was jamming together. And a lot of those one of those rhythms that doom. They say that's Solomon's rhythm or some shit he made. Some shit like that. At least that's what they call it. You know what I mean? But it's a bunch of, but they the same people. They just show you they the same people. You know what I'm saying? But the shit was just, shit was just raw. The shit still raw. I mean, I like the shit. You know what I mean?
Alright. It's a little more than this.
This is Isaiah 3:5. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another,
damn,
and everyone by his neighbor, and the child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient. If
there's not today, then what the fuck is it?
Every other nation, they teach their youth. They basically give apprenticeship to their youth, man.
That joke come out.
All right, they used to be they showed them the way. Even if they went to another field, you had a chance to learn from this elder man about this.
Yep.
Niggas, they hate that you young and you doing the same craft they once did, and they can't do it no more. And I hate to equate to this folly, but Joe Budden and Migos had a beef because Joe Budden was scoffing that they young and they scoffing that he old.
Scoffing.
Like, nigga, you supposed to be teaching in the industry. But no, you scoffing because they young and doing what you can't do no more.
And that's how I think Snoop Dogg got on. He said, man, I don't know how these little niggas getting all this money. And they taught them how to get all the money from the shit. The young niggas taught Snoop how to do the new age shit, how they making so much money off songs and shit. You know what I mean? This shit crazy. But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. In the base against the honorable.
So the low level niggas scoff the honorable. This shit is backwards. The young is scoffing the old. Oh, I know a better way. Listen to you, old nigga. I know a better way. And the dumb nigga, a base motherfucker, is scoffing the honorable. And where's that honorable? They scoffing the way of the Lord. No, God know my heart, man. I'm finna go ahead and get this bread. I'm finna do. This shit is just crazy, man. But that's because these bitches have warped these men's mind, man.
And that's crazy.
And even the men, even the ones that got men in their life, 9 times out of 10, his mind was already warped by a bitch. So He ain't making it no better. These niggas is letting their daughters have male company in the house with the door closed.
Tripping. I seen a video with dude ass it. Look, the girl mama came in her daughter room. The boyfriend and the boyfriend, the daughter's boyfriend, they both was undercovers, looked like they had no clothes on. And she asked her mama to make her man a sandwich. And she was a shorty, like she was a young woman, you know what I mean? So it's like they in the room with the door closed, 15, 14 years old, which is grown, but still, ain't nobody paying no bills. And she asking the mom, can you make my man a sandwich? You know, this the nigga woman. You know, if her husband was in the house, that shit, that wouldn't have happened, man. You know? This shit is crazy. And then even with this like you said, apprenticeship, back in the day, like I can remember, you had a big homies that kind of scoop you up to teach you, you know, to show you some shit, you know. But even like Mr. Green, he taught me how to cut grass and shit. Cause he seen I was trying to make some money. He taught me how to cut grass. He kind of scooped me. He's like, man, this will teach you how. This can make you a lot of money. And he showed me how to edge the grass and cut the grass and then cut on the lines.
Landscaping is good business.
He taught me all of that, man. But now he tried to do it. I call him my little brother, but he dead now. He tried to do it with him. This little nigga used to scoff all the time. Like, he don't listen. I'm tired of the little. He don't listen. So, and my little brother, like, yeah, Mr. Green, man, he be want me up early. I ain't finna be up early. He's scoffing him, and they scoffing each, but Mr. Green was right though. But my little brother was scoffing him, you know. But he was teaching you. He trying to show you something. And that shit you don't get nowadays. Man, nigga, you got a carpenter, old man dude that know how to fix carpenter or something, and you a young man trying to learn something, he ain't gonna teach you shit.
They be gatekeeping.
You know what I mean? He gonna teach you shit.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare you find one that'll put you on.
That like man, you know, like come, I'll show you, I'll teach you. They don't do that shit no more, man.
And you know,
because the young niggas are proud.
They wild too. It's crazy.
And that's another thing. Like you think about it now. Like you was talking about how you was doing the edges. I used to go around the block when I was like 9, 10, 11. Man, I used to get a big money, man, shoveling snow, raking the grass. You know, you can still do that now. These young niggas, man, don't take the time out to want to do anything. You know, you can easily go around the crib.
But they mamas, you gotta think, they mamas pacify. They mamas do it all. Instead, now you see the mother, instead of sending her son out to do certain shit, she doing it. So the boys ain't doing nothing but sitting in the house playing games, smoking weed all day. They not doing nothing. They not doing nothing. They sit in the house all day. They ain't outside picking up no trash around the house. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't teaching the daughters how to sew. They ain't teaching them how to cook. They ain't teaching them. They ain't teaching them nothing.
Oatmeal. That's just boiling water.
Right, boiling right. It's gross. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to do that. This shit was so bad. Look, my baby mama scoffed me on how my daughter know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's my girl, though. Still, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm the one that instilled that in her. She knew how to cook. Well, y'all be having her cooking this and that. She ain't nothing but she was like fucking 7, 8 at the time.
Matilda did it. She was praised for it. That's what made Matilda great.
Yeah. She know how to cook.
She know how to make the pancakes from scratch.
From scratch. That shit raw.
They got the damn kids in China. You see the videos. They got the little stoves when it's lunchtime. They know how to make the shit. It's safe and set up for them. But these little niggas,
6 years old.
Bro, they 4 and 5.
Yeah. The curse of a mother, man. The curse of a mother, man.
And these motherfuckers get a tablet.
You know what I'm saying? For the father be trying to teach the kids something, the mother, nah, don't talk to him like that. Don't talk to him like that. Don't talk to her. Get off him. Get off him. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit.
The next thing you know, the little nigga getting locked up or something.
He was a good kid. Shut up, bitch. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 3. He that teacheth his son agree with the enemy.
And that's the reason why Esau got all his poison out here for Jake, man.
Soft parenting. So,
You
and
know what I'm
that's
saying?
and niggas is eating this shit up. Soft parenting. Oh yeah, I don't want him to go through the trauma I went through as a child. Meanwhile, bitch, you successful because your parent whipped your ass.
I didn't. That wasn't trauma.
That's not trauma.
Cause I was fucking up. So that's self accountability.
I got a family member who they mother. This is my grandmother, and I can't call her abusive because she only hit me once. The thing was, stay out her way, and then you ain't gotta be bothered. Like you just don't bother. Don't be a dickhead. And she didn't care. She hit it with a beer bottle. Then shut up. But now this woman that got hit with this beer bottle went through all the shit is successful. She submits to her husband. She fucked me up one day. She said she knew the name of the Lord.
Damn.
All right, because my mother beat her ass without prejudice. When I say without prejudice, I mean without prejudice.
You say a beer bottle.
Yeah, you just the wrong time to be talking shit. You're gonna get hit with whatever's there. That's old school parenting. And old grandma throw a pop. Boy, you take and they old grandmas had aim, nigga. They just throw it, it'll curve a corner. No bullshit. Look, bro. Throw a pop. It'll hit the corner. You think you running away? You turn, it still hit you.
They hit you with a shoe. They hit you, man. My grandmother was good with throwing her house slippers,
Yeah.
shoes.
Hey, that's the whole thing on Issachar right now. They got whole.
That's how you know what we saying.
Go get a switch off the tree.
Yeah.
Man, you want me to go pick the
And
rich
if you
one?
pick a skinny one, if you pick a little one, they gonna go pick the best one now.
Best one on
You
your
better
ass.
get a medium one.
My mama was like that because my mom's 71, so she'd throw anything at your ass. You gotta do that. I learned how to dodge real good because of that shit.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, so anything at you, she'll hit you in, and she used to have the metal curling arms, the old school ones. She smacked me so hard.
Iron joints, black joints. Boy, them bitches.
But she did it out of some bullshit. I didn't even do shit. She was just mad about something. Cause even my stepdad,
You did
like,
something.
no, I didn't. My stepdad was even like, "Why did you even hit him with that? He didn't even do shit. You was just mad because you mad at me." She was mad at him about something.
You was in the wrong
Your ass
place.
did something, nigga. Stay out the way.
You
ain't get the memo.
said mama at the wrong time, nigga.
She apologized to me, but it was like, damn, I was fucked up. Like, I don't want to get hit. Shit, no more.
Good, you learned the lesson. Stay out the way.
Get the fuck. Hey, when she mad, don't say nothing. Hey, look,
My granny hit me once, bro. I done watched her beat both my aunties, my uncle, my sister.
When I'm
And
mad,
the one
you
time
get
I got
home,
hit
I'm
was
saying,
because I was in the wrong, bro. Look, so that trauma shit is bullshit. Now, I guess if your parent is like overly abusive, I don't fucking know, man. Man up. Shit. All the abuse I can think of still became successful. They went to the army. Oh, let me go to the army. I can't deal with my dad. Let me go to the army. Then they deal with somebody else that's gonna cuss them out the same.
Worse.
Exactly.
Right.
Worse.
Cuss you the fuck out, make you do all this extra shit, put your life on the line,
And women
just for
are-
you to come back and now you own a trucking company. That's because your father beat that ass. You don't want to give him the credit. Oh, he traumatized you, but him beating your ass is what set you up for that success.
Plus, kept you away from a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you thought of that ass whooping.
It kept you away from a lot of gangs, man. Kept away from that dope man.
That's the Lord. And that, get Proverbs 1. What it say? The fear of the Lord. Hey, you drive away sins. Hey, look, you think of certain shit, you know, let's say, Satan jump on you. Hey, why don't you go get you some shrimp? You know what I'm saying? You think about the ass whooping. Hey, we get our ass whooped now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Them ass whoopings we get now, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you think about that shit, be like, man, get out of this, Satan, Lord, kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, is you serious? Nigga, is you serious? You really just tried that? You know what I'm saying? You be afraid of that ass whooping, man. Look, bro. Look, the scripture said, it said, did we not have father of the flesh? How much more we need to obey the father of spirits? You know? Mm-hmm. Who got that other scripture I call? Proverbs? I guess nobody got it.
Proverbs 1:7.
Okay, wow.
The fear of the Lord Yahawah is the beginning of knowledge.
The beginning of wisdom is to be afraid. Be afraid. That's what's his name, right? That's our father, right? If you call him father, you're not gonna give him reverence as a father?
Right.
You fucking crazy?
Right, that's the other thing. These niggas are fathers, but got no fear from their children. Your child's supposed to fear you, man.
I think it's a scripture that say that. If I be a father, where's
It's
my
in Malachi.
fear? Yeah, where's my fear? If a brother can get that, where's, you know, yeah.
If I be a father, where's my fear? You supposed to fear your parent, man.
That shit is crazy, man. How do you know?
And it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
I think I got it.
The Malachi?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 6.
Yeah.
A son honoreth his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, where is mine honor? And if I be a master, where is my fear?
Right. So your father is your master, and your dad. You know what I mean? And it's just like the Heavenly Father. He said, so if I be your father and your master, where's my fear? Where's my honor and my fear?
That's right.
You niggas don't even honor the Lord. Yeah, it's just wicked. We had like the wicked ass nigga you was talking about. I would have stopped hanging with a nigga that said that. Or we're up on the Most High. What? Nigga, I'm not. Nigga, you finna die.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Different, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like
we was in the world, certain shit we ain't even do.
Bro. These niggas is weird, bro. They like Esau. They don't care.
Yeah, these niggas is weird these days, bro. This is the worst time. The scriptures is so true, bro. This is the worst time ever.
Yeah, bro.
The wickedness is at an all-time high, bro.
Yeah, because they don't care. Esau don't care. Niggas don't care. You know, but the crazy thing is, look, you niggas, like the Ill was going into earlier, man. You niggas are doing shit Edomites was doing back in the day. I was thinking about this shit, how motherfuckers, how kids talking to their parents. Don't get me wrong, even these niggas, how they be saying certain shit, I be like, but they don't find it disrespectful. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, because it's just so cool.
It's the way it's worded now. I don't think somebody told me. It's just how they talk now.
Yeah, shit bugged out.
He said, you're going to take me to school or no? And it blew the fuck out of you. You called me. He said, because
yeah, I was.
He said,
K.O. Kennedy said.
Yeah. And it is disrespectful, but it's not how they brought up. That's just regular. That's how you ask a question nowadays.
Right.
Are you going to do this or no? It's just a question. To us, that don't make sense. It's like, that is disrespectful.
It is.
But it's not how they brought up. It's just a regular question these days.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Because it's the two options. You're going to do it or no.
That's why.
But it's like you demanded something. The way we brought up, that's a demand.
That's a demand.
But that's not how they take it. That's not how they meant it. That's not how he meant it.
I'm pretty sure he didn't. That's why the Lord didn't have me.
That's why you called me.
Yeah.
That's why I explained it.
And then I got over it after, you know what I mean, after the fact.
But yeah, don't ask that question to your OG like that no more, man. Just ask the question and leave it alone.
It's right, because these little niggas, they talk weird, man. They weird, man. It's like the line in the sand. That shit just got erased.
You gonna take me or no? Around was blue, but I'm on the phone. Like this the funniest head.
Look, he don't find it funny. Look.
He ain't mean it like that, but it's a demand, bro. It's demanding.
You know what I'm saying? It's how you say shit, man. And like I tell them all the time, man. Like back in the day, you couldn't move your arms a certain way. It's called body language. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can, a lot
That's
of shit.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like you, because your body talks. Everything talks. You may be quiet. You may be talking like this with your mouth, but your hands is saying a whole nother thing.
And your scriptures go into it. Scriptures talk about your continence. It talks about a man's gait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are things that's even in the ancient world. This ain't nothing
beat
new.
the fuck up for shit like, boy, you will be in the dirt. If your body language is wrong, even if you talking right, your body language is wrong, you will get your ass whooped for that.
Disrespect.
If you moving your hand a certain way, well, mama, I ain't. Bow! Stop moving your hands like that. What you mean by that? You will get slapped for shit like that.
My brother beat the fuck out of me because I moved my hands a certain way. He said, nigga, you talking back?
Yeah, that's that body language. Yeah.
I was like, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
And I wasn't even meaning no harm.
Yeah, but you know, but
Yeah, because when you in the streets, when you talking like that, you start doing this extra shit. That's fight time. So your parents is just teaching you body language matters.
Body language, yeah, it matters. Yeah.
You get shot based off your body language. You talking about some serious things. You move wrong, a nigga shoot you.
Yeah. Body language. Yeah, that body language tell it all.
Eyeball, you eyeballing me? Yeah. Smack.
Right.
You couldn't even look at a motherfucker a certain way.
You come do this.
My mom,
Yeah.
You can't even do that. Like, you like, what you mean? They like, what up? It's like, what up? You
Yeah,
know?
Shot
You know
that's
what
the
I
same
mean?
body language.
Same shit.
When you ready to go to a fight, you do this. Now you doing this to your parent. Oh, smack.
Smack.
You come and
That
say
shit
different
wrong.
things
These
to your
niggas weak
parents.
these days, man.
Yeah.
Simple ass words you couldn't say. You couldn't say funk. You couldn't say fart. You got knocked. I got knocked the fuck out for saying that shit.
Boy, you were damn ready to kill somebody for calling somebody a bitch. Boy, these
Oh,
niggas play
oh
with
yeah,
that.
you couldn't even say liar back then.
Can't say
you
like
can't say
yeah.
liar. Yeah. Your lying ass. What you just called me? I ain't no motherfucking liar, nigga. You, yeah. Oh, your mama whoop your ass for saying liar. That damn it was a curse word, goddamn.
And it's early on in life. Once these morals are instilled in you, the belt become lesser because you don't need it. But this shit is needed early on. Discipline is needed. They were found a reason to discipline you as a child.
Oh yeah.
It was needed so you can understand consequences. These niggas don't understand consequences, and that's why they misbehave.
Yeah, they be spreading on the line between disrespectful when they be talking to people. They be like, you'll say something and you get a little bass in your voice. You say, you gonna cry about it? Like, they be talking to people. They talking to older people like that. And I'm like, you can't.
What's the other one they say? Cope with it. They say cope with it. These niggas don't know no damn definitions. They got the nerve to know what cope means. They say cope with it. Nigga, damn.
Yeah. That shit crazy. Go ahead. Is there more to that? You got the
No, he
joke?
finished the Malachi. I got the Siraki one. You
Okay.
This Sirach 1:21. The fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath.
Right. So you afraid? Well, the fear of the Lord is gonna turn you away. You turning from the sin because you afraid. That means that belt ain't gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That belt ain't even gonna. The Lord gonna. Good job.
I ain't gotta put that
I
belt
ain't
to
gotta put
ass.
that belt. Nah,
You got that Corinthians?
You got who? Y'all still holding that Job too?
I got it. Yeah.
Hit the Job, then we end on that Corinthians.
All right, this Job 32:9.
You can call your phone? Okay.
Great men are not always wise, neither do age understand judgment.
Right. Great men. Like you got. Look at Minister Louis Farrakhan. This nigga don't know a goddamn thing.
Stupid. He's praised.
Right, and he's bigged up, you know, and not only is he an older man, he got gray hairs. These when you go to the ancient of your town, the ancient of your tribe, like the scriptures, like in Joshua, when he said, gather the ancient men, you and the ancient men, right? Because the men of gray hairs had wisdom and understanding. These old niggas are fools. These old niggas don't know shit. They sagging and smoking weed with dreads longer than with motherfucking a patch of hair hanging onto their dreads to feel young again. They stay young, man. These niggas can't grow up. Alright? And experience, they done went through all these experiences and didn't learn shit. Didn't learn a goddamn thing. These niggas still can't go to Esau and can't go to a job and know how to switch from being a nigga or straight, just being yourself and being corporate. Cause that's really how you fucking deal, man. You gotta know how to talk to these people, man. You gotta know how to communicate. These little niggas don't know how to communicate, and they don't want to learn how to communicate. They just wanna do ratchet shit, drive around and do ratchet shit with their friends. All right, what's the little nigga? I do it because it's fun. I want to drive around and do ratchet shit with my friends. These little niggas, you gotta think. The nigga woman bought him Grand Theft Auto and set him in front of the motherfucking TV all day. And that's why you see these little niggas acting like the fucking GTA. These niggas is walking around with ARs in broad daylight.
Oh, you seen that with like 3 young niggas?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, big ass. I don't know
Bro,
what
they
it was,
did,
bro.
They did it over here. These niggas on TikTok. They bring your ass outside. We on your block.
No
You know
face
what I'm saying?
mask. No mask.
No mask, no
No
nothing.
hood, no
Choppers,
nothing. Broad daylight.
Choppers. One had a big one, big. He had the full
Dumbass
AR.
chopper.
He didn't have the little the ARP. He had the real joint, the big motherfucker. And they walking around like it ain't like it's Grand Theft Auto.
Shit, it was a dude. This recently just happened. A video. Some dude got a chopper. He chopping at a nigga and the one that trying to blow down the car. The nigga hit him. The police literally right there.
And police
Ain't
look,
do shit.
bro. I put a video in a group. Niggas started doing donuts. The police started doing donuts with.
The police are not doing shit, bro.
You can't beat them. They're like, fuck it. The police started doing donuts with the niggas, man. You know, but who got the scripture, Corinthians?
This is 1 Corinthians 11:28. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of the bread and drink of the cup.
Start up one verse, sorry.
This is 1 Corinthians 11:27. Wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread.
One more.
This is 1 Corinthians 11:26. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye shall do the Lord's death till he come.
Right, and that's we have the Passover service, but this work, this work is what? We're eating this bread. Yahawashai says he's the bread of life, so he's the word. All right, go ahead.
Wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord.
And that's the reason why those chastisements are important. It makes you conscious of consequence. All right, it makes you conscious of right and wrong. All right, so something as little as chastising your child, which is not little, we just went into it in the scriptures, but it seemed like, we can do it another way. That affects a lot. Now look at how niggas is fucked up Esau was already fucked up. Now look at how niggas is worse off by following the ways of Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
But let a man examine himself, so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup.
It says examine yourself, right? Go ahead.
For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body.
Mm-hmm.
For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep. For we will judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, and we should not be condemned with the body.
Does it say condemn with the body?
So I can condemn with the world.
Condemn with the world.
So
we judge ourselves, and we get chastised. All right, we judge ourselves so you don't have to get whooped. If you do what's right, you don't have to get an extra whooping. All right, now say you do go off and you get this whooping. It's so you don't have to be judged the rest of the world. All right, that chastisement, that whooping that our parents gave us, so you don't have a worse off future. Same thing with this truth. With the Lord, we go through so we don't have a worse off future.
Exactly. That's right.
That's why it's important to whip your child so they don't have a worse off future. That's why the Lord whipped us, so we don't have to be like these other nations. That's in 2 Maccabees, the 6th chapter. It says we're punished for right away, so we don't have to be judged the rest of the nations, man. He said he never took his love away from us. So slavery, 70 AD,
Everything.
Greece, all that was so we don't have to go through what this heathens finna go through. That was love.
Mm-hmm.
And slavery American slavery was brutal.
Brutal.
It is brutal. Being hung on a tree, being bug broke, that was mercy. That means what these heathens got next is worse than buck breaking?
Gosh, it's crazy. You only have I know of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
They finna get it worse.
And double.
2. Damn.
1,000 years.
Everybody drink the cup, double.
Hey, look, man, time sped up, man.
Yeah, it's finna be 2026 around the corner.
Yeah, the time sped up, man. So the Lord, when he puts like in the Sims,
Fast forward.
when that fast forward button go off, oh my
Bro, it's
God,
March already. 2025 just started. It's March.
that shit crazy. I just blinked. That's
Bro,
what
the
it feel
watermelon,
like.
I thought about it was driving because I seen the cops by the watermelon. I said, damn, watermelon's week back. The watermelon season just ended.
Just ended.
Time moving fast,
It was,
man.
it was just hot outside.
Trump go here and destroy this bitch.
Yeah.
Cause he making everybody hate the whole. Well, this shit
I
happened.
told you, Trump the goat, man.
Yeah.
Trump the goat, nigga.
Hey,
Get away.
I said
Let's go.
that to my teacher. She dropped my grades.
You should have told me that so I can go up and cuss her ass out.
Well, it was still at 8. That's why I didn't hear.
My bad, nerd.
Is it more? What's the next verse? Read the next verse.
Wherefore, my brethren, when ye come together to eat.
That was really it. Kind of. We can slow this out the wide.
Alright. Hey, so we hope this was an edifying camp. First off, we'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Ba'akakodash.
double honors to those elders and apostles from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. This salutations to the hopeful elect that you may be sealed soon. And with that, hey, we always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say, Kwam Yasharella.
Kwam Yasharella.
Kwam Yasharella.
Kwam Yasharella.
Kwam Yasharella.
Kwam Yasharella.
And a ball.
Baba.
Shalom.
Shalom.
One.